Hi again, I'm back again. I'm just getting the guide ready, make a virtual piece of paper or virtual canvas, and I'll start doing a bit of sketching on it. I'm using the Quest 1. I know the Quest 2 is out now. The Quest 2 is supposed to be absolutely fantastic, but I've not got it yet, so I'm just using the Quest 1, which is also fantastic. Making a virtual piece of paper, it just gives me a kind of background to work on. Get a bit of sketching going during lockdown, so I thought I'd do a face. It's quite famous. I'm just going to sketch it out roughly first and kind of refine it as I go along, because it's kind of quite big and you're zooming in and zooming out and zooming in and zooming out. So I'm going to rough it out first. I'm going to do a quick outline, divide the face up, 3 sections, hairline, nose, eyes, and mouth, like kind of. So I'll rough him out first. Get his hairline in there, get his hair in, and see if you can guess who it is. It's pretty famous. It's a famous guy from a famous band. I think he's from England, Greater Manchester. I think he's from Charlton or Chorley, I'm not quite sure now. But it don't matter anyway. You'll probably guess who it is when I'm halfway through. Make a few mistakes on this, but I kind of refine it. I'm hoping I get it right at the end. I hope you go, yeah, I know who it is. But yeah, this is what I'm doing during lockdown anyway, using Tiltbrush. For those that don't know what Tiltbrush is, it's a virtual reality kind of art package, I suppose. It just turns your living room into like a sketch pad. So those that have it know what I'm talking about. Those that have never seen it before, what it's like inside, you put the headset on and your living room becomes the sketch pad. You can just literally walk around in your living room, and you can walk around your artwork, whatever you decide to do, modelling, whatever, you can just walk around it. It's absolutely amazing. And normally I swear, but I can't swear on this, although I could do, but it'd probably get pulled down. So I'm just blocking his hair in, nothing definite. I'm just kind of getting the feel of it, blocking it in, giving it a bit of a shape to it, getting the sizes, and just kind of weighing it up in my head as I'm doing it. I'm just kind of trying to make it up, putting his eyes in and his eyebrows. That's give it away, that, and his eyebrows. I've made a few mistakes there, but I'll just carry on anyway, because it don't really matter, because I refine it all. I refine it at the end anyway. Just kind of weighing it up, in and out, weighing it up, not paying too much attention, just going with it really. See how it turns out. Just trying to get, he's got a certain look on one of his eyes, and it's kind of pretty hard, pretty difficult to get it right, because it's huge in front of me, you know what I mean, it's massive. So it's not like I can see it, or I can see the whole face and do it and then zoom back out, you know what I mean. I've got to do it back out, back in, back out again. But I think I kind of pull it off anyway. I don't think I do too bad a job at it. Let's get them eyes filled in. Get them filled in. I was a bit unsure what kind of style should I go for. Should I try and make it kind of realistic, or should I just give it like a bit of an arty thing? And I decided to kind of blend them both together. I couldn't make my mind up. I thought realistic, maybe a bit pushing it a bit, because I've not got enough experience on Tiltbrush to get away with it. And art is kind of what Tiltbrush is designed for, because you've not got 100% control over the lines and the colours and the gradients. So I kind of stuck halfway. I kind of made it a bit real and a bit arty. So I hope you like it anyway. Just do his eyebrows. I think his eyebrows give it away. Believe it or not, before they were called what they were called, I'm not going to spoil it just in case there's some people out there that don't know who he is. I actually went round town with these, sticking posters up around Manchester when they were called a different name, when the band was called something different. I actually went round with them, sticking up posters promoting some of the gigs. They ain't got a clue who I am, but I know who they are. I think they were called Rain. I think they used to be called Rain. And they used to practice in practice rooms called the Boardwalk in Manchester. But he's coming together now. I do the bottom of his kind of shade in the bottom of his lips. He's got a funny turn to his lip as well. It's like got a bit of an arrogant look about him. So I kind of tried to capture that. And that right eye, I tried to capture that. His left eye is not quite right. His left eye looks kind of like his brother. But I'll change that as I go along. I'm just kind of making his lips up. And the top inside of his lips do a bit darker because they're kind of sheltered, they're in a kind of shadow. So I'll do them darker. I'll do them darker than that. I'll blacken them off a bit, I think. I'm just kind of generally get the shape of his lips and stuff and jot it in. I actually struggled. He's got like a pouting mouth. I actually quite struggled with that in here, but I think I pulled it off in the end. Let's get some blackening, some shadow around his eyes. Same again. I used the same brush throughout this, and I just decided to do it in black and white. I just thought it'd be faster to do it in black and white, and it kind of represents them quite well. Actually, black and white. It's their type of style. Or it's his type of style, I should say. He's coming together a bit more now. He's got a bit of an Elvis look about him there. I'll have to do something about that. I need to widen his face a bit and shorten his chin. I'll put a bit of weight on him. I'll leave that to the end. I'll just get kind of the main things in, and then I'll start rejigging his face. I got rid of the highlights in his hair. They looked a bit too cartoony. Although looking back now, I wish I'd kept a few of them, but it don't matter. I can always do another one. It's looking a bit better now. See, you know what I mean? I decided to go for a bit arty and a bit kind of real. So, and this is what we ended up with. It's not too bad. I think this is. I've not been playing with the Tiltbrush for not very long, but it's quite good. Anyone that fancies a bit of art and don't have to set up, like when you set your paints up, if you're setting paints up and stuff like that and you got kids, it can be a nightmare. You can't really get into it because they want to play as well. When I've got this headset on, I can put the headset on, no one knows what I'm doing, and I can just disappear into the art world and just draw away, and nobody knows, no one's bothered, and no one's bothering me. So it's pretty good. Kids can be watching cartoons and I can just dive in this and do a bit of sketching. So it's great for that. So if anyone's considering getting a V headset, it's just great for that. It's just great for disappearing. I know if you like what I'm doing, just please like and subscribe. And I need lots of subscriptions and likes because I've not got any. Yeah, I'm going to tilt that eye up. I'm going to redo that eye. Although it's alright, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not his kind of look. It's more tilted down. I've done it too straight, so I'll adjust that eye. Try and get him to look more like what he's supposed to look like. Let's just put a few highlights on that nose. I know it looks, when you're close in, it all looks a bit blotchy and jagged and whatnot, but when you stand back, it's not too bad. It kind of looks alright. It kind of looks how I wanted it to look, to be honest. I do, so I'm pretty happy with it. He just needs a bit of length taken off that chin, because his chin's quite wide. He's got a bit of a wide chin, this guy. I'm not going to say his name just in case. It might not look like him. It does to me. It will do to me. But like some of you guys that are watching, you might go, "Who's that? It looks nothing like him." But it's not too far off. It's just another idea. Something else you can do with a Tiltbrush. You can just use it for quick sketching and painting and what have you. You don't have to do 3D models. Yeah, I've just narrowed his chin. I've just widened his chin and shortened it there. You didn't even need a razor. Right, let's see. That's what he's called. I give him a bit of weight on his face there. I've just added a bit more to his chin, to his cheek, and that's. I hope it looks like. I hope it looks like him. I widened his cheek there, shortened his chin a little bit to give him more of the look, and I've redone his eye. I've redone his left eye, so it looks more like him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see what else I can muster up. Alright, cheers, thanks a lot, and bye for now.